Hey guys, Chris here, and I'm a Ukrainian Canadian. Today's July 7th, 2022, and let's get to the news happening in Ukraine, shall we? So there's two main big pieces of news I want to touch base on today. The first one being obviously in front of your screen. It's that the Ukraine flag is raised again at Snake Island. There's official video confirmation of that. So I'll stop sharing myself so we can watch the whole video together. And I'll just give my commentaries throughout. I've already seen that smaller area, there's a lot of destruction already. But it's a beautiful day, it seems like, whenever they put the flag on Snake Island. But damn, like that island has seen better days, that's for sure. Hmm. Is that like a cement mixer? I think that's a cement mixer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that does look like it. Seems like maybe the Russians brought construction materials to build like bunkers or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. Perhaps they were trying to fortify their positions, and they have a generator, so that makes sense. That perhaps like it was powering some tools and other things on the island. But in these two, I think as well, our generators are perhaps like cooking instruments. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see that obviously the Russians were trying to be there long term. And I'm gonna show my screen again. And yeah, so that's a mini victory, as I've said a couple days ago in my earlier videos about that topic for Ukraine. It's a mini victory for Ukraine. They managed to stop the Russians from, being there permanently. And that's a great victory for us because that was strategically important for Russians as well. So that's great. As well, it's reported that the Ukrainian army eliminated 16 enemy bases and ammunition warehouses in the past week. Well, again, that's all the work from the HIMARS. I'm 100% sure and confident that this is all HIMARS work. We've gotten the HIMARS in the past, like I think about 2 weeks ago, and they've already made a huge impact. Like 16 enemy bases and ammunition warehouses is massive. And if you guys saw my previous videos where I showcased the destruction and the aftermath of these attacks with the HIMARS systems, they weren't just small ammo depots and army bases. Like they're massive locations. And so that's really hurting the Russians right now. They were hoping to pick up the momentum following the grab of Luhansk, the Luhansk Oblast, but I think now it's pretty much going to be standstill from now on because we have those systems. There's also been, a report by the Russians because they're feeling the heat that they've destroyed two of these HIMARS systems without any proof. And again, guys, whenever Russia says something, you got to take it as the opposite. That means that they haven't destroyed anything and they're still trying to find where these HIMARS systems are. But the problem is that their range is so big that they just can't take the risk to go deep into Ukraine-held territory to hit those systems. Perhaps maybe with drones, but even that, their drones are terrible in the Russian army. So that is great news, and we're going to continue to do that. And we're going to continue giving them hell. And there's a report that we're going to get 8 more of HIMARS systems by mid-July or end of July, which is only going to worsen the situation for the Russian army. I think this is the reversal of momentum is now going more into Ukraine. I'm already feeling it just watching and listening to the news in the last week or so, and I'm feeling this reversal of the momentum. And I believe we have 4 of these HIMARS systems right now. 8 more is just going to triple pretty much our capabilities. And in other news, this is also very important. So this is the second important piece of news that came out, I believe, today, is that Boris Johnson is to resign as a Prime Minister of Great Britain. I guess this was expected with the whole scandals going on the last past few months since the beginning of this year with Partygate and his mismanagement of the whole scandal and other things. But I have to say that I enjoyed Boris Johnson as a wartime leader, I guess, for the support of Ukraine. I think that he was essentially instrumental in helping Ukraine defend itself in the first wave, the first phase of the Russian invasion. And I totally understand that some British people might not be so ecstatic about him and are happy to see him leave. But in terms of his support to Ukraine, I totally approved his management. But I understand, again, this is not the decision of the world. It's the decision of the British people as to, and also his own party, if they have confidence in him. But whatever happens next, I believe that the consecutive governments and leaders will have the same stance in regards to this conflict with Russia. And there's no doubt to me that this is going to be a continuation of the support of Ukraine in this battle. So to me, I see as kind of a sad news in the sense that we lost a great leader in helping Ukraine, but there's no doubt to me that the next leaders are going to be just as good and helping Ukraine as well. And also, I believe he's only going to step out in September, so that gives 2 months to kind of find the next leader to transition into. So voila, the news coming out of Great Britain. And two more comical little news today. The circus that is known as State Duma of the Russian Federation hints to USA about the return of Alaska. Yeah, right. Good luck with that. I don't think that's going to happen. You sold Alaska like 200 years ago or something, like in the 1860s. I'm being generous, 150 years ago. You're not going to get it back. I mean, Alaska is American now, and there's 0 Russians living there. I wouldn't be surprised if they'll try to pull off a card that there's Russian people in Alaska and we need to save them. But either way, that would be suicidal for Russia to do any sort of invasion or trying to take that territory back. And as in, Russia doesn't have enough territory. They need another, like Alaska's like what, 1/6 of the Russian territory, like, or 1/5. Again, I'm not sure, but it's massive. Like, honestly, this is a circus, and the State Duma is just a circus. They have 0 power, 0 control over anything. Putin calls the shots, and over any big decision, it's Putin at the end, not them. And last comical news as well is how the Russians are transported into the Donetsk front lines, or maybe Kherson, I don't know. But you can see shipped into cargo basically trucks and like cattle or sheep, pretty much, because again, it's a one-way ticket, so nobody expects them to come back. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you liked it, subscribe, because I always keep trying to bring you more videos daily. And leave a comment as well if you have anything you want to mention. I read all of your comments, guys. So thank you so much and enjoy your day. Take care, guys.